Yo, what's going on, Geek Corner? This is your boy, Earth Smack the Mad Scientist.
And it's your boy, Boogie Blitz.
And I'm sitting here trying to find out and figure out, how's your mama doing? Boy, infamous.
We all want to know. Inquiring minds.
And look here, for anybody out there, how's your mama doing? We probably went out. Let's get
it. We hung out.
Get it.
I'm just saying.
With your fruit snacks.
Yes.
Hey, welcome to Nerd Talk, man. Shout out to Vivo the Vibe, man, because she was unable to make it tonight. She is on the road, so wish her safe travels, and hopefully she'll be back next week and we'll jump into it. So you got the fellas today. You got 100% fellas today, and I know it is always anime. We're gonna talk about some anime, man, and we got a nice discussion board tonight, man. First of all, we're gonna talk about. We're gonna answer two questions. The first question we're gonna answer: which one was better, Dragon Ball Super or Dragon Ball GT? And next question is: how could we make GT better? Because we all know collectively GT is trash except for certain parts. So I would say we came to this conclusion with how this came about. I got this idea from following someone on TikTok, and he always have these nice takes. I wouldn't really say they're hot takes, but they are legitimate takes on like certain anime that he has seen. And his name is Denzel Green. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play one of his clips, and I was like, oh snap, he been hitting the nail on the head with this one. But I'm gonna play one of his clips, and y'all let me know what y'all think.
I can't hear him.
You can't hear him?
No.
Wait, you say you can't hear him?
No audio.
What? No. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Wait a minute. I got it.
Got your ass.
Yeah. It caught me lacking here. Caught me lacking. So let's see. This one. System audio. There we go. Yeah. Let me know if you hear it now.
So I'm about to piss off a few Dragon Ball fans. Sorry in advance, but it is what it is. When it comes to a follow-up series to Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT is a superior sequel series to Dragon Ball Super in concept. But Dragon Ball Super is a better sequel series in execution. What do I mean by this? Conceptually, Dragon Ball GT's ideas knock it out of the park. You have Super Saiyan 4, you have an entire arc where an alien race wants revenge against the Saiyans for decimating them. And on top of all that, you have a plotline dedicated to the overuse of the Dragon Balls over time. That is brilliant ideas. The execution of these ideas, however, Jesus Christ. The Black Star Dragon Balls make no goddamn sense within the internal logic of the story. The Super 17 saga is garbage. And the best thing about the series in its entirety is that banger of an ending. And while the Baby Saga is one of the best arcs in the entire franchise, I cannot elevate an entire series based on one arc. I respect the series for taking a lot of big swings, but unfortunately it has a lot of big misses to go along with it. Dragon Ball Super, on the other hand, is safe as hell, and that's both a blessing and a curse. If I had to compare the two, it's like comparing The Force Awakens to, say, The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi has a lot of really, really cool ideas and themes I love to see explored, but the execution is lackluster. The stuff it does good, it does damn good, but the stuff that it misses on, it really misses. The Force Awakens, however, plays it super safe, but within that safety comes confidence. Yes, you've seen all of this stuff done before, just with a slightly different paint job, but it's doing a pretty good job of emulating it. And this is all just concerning the anime. If I factored in the movies and the manga, this wouldn't be a competition. Yes, Super was shaky as hell, I'm not denying that. But once you have hundreds of fans gathering in public spaces to watch the ending of a tournament as if it was a live sporting event, you know you're doing something right. I will forever give GT its flowers for the stuff it does well. Hell, some of Super's best ideas were in GT first. You have a vengeful person who takes a Saiyan's body in order to exact revenge? Oh look, so do they. You have people related to the Red Ribbon Army creating more androids to challenge our heroes? Hey Super 17, how you doing? GT has really, really good ideas. I just think Super executed them a little bit better. But as always, I want to hear from you guys. Which series do you think was the
So, all right. I mean, did he cook? Did he cook?
I mean, without watching that video, I do have similar takes on it.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't have put it that way,
Yeah.
but I do think that GT would have been better if it, had like a unified kind of epilogue about consequences, or giving Pan and Oob real arcs, and like grounding Super Saiyan 4 with rules, and like turning like Super 17 into like an AI threat story, or like expanding like the Shadow Dragons into like moral trials that end with real lasting change. You know what I mean? Like if they had arcs that were sequential and in order and followed a full story going through and left something with Baby at the end to pick up with in another season, I think that would have been fire. Also, I feel like they really played Oob to the left heavy.
Yeah.
They played Oob to the left super heavy, and I don't appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that. Pan also got played hard to the left, and I agree that Super, that's the reason why I think Super was better than GT. You know what I mean? And again, I think that this Super Saiyan 4 shit is super cool. I think that they had a whole lot of opportunities to make this like dope as fuck. It sucks that the movies aren't canon. For real, I peeped that he mentioned that in that video. It does. It sucks that the movies aren't canon, because like I think it would be dope to have a cooler arc and.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be fire.
This would be a think piece.
Yeah.
What you think, Alan?
He's right. Like it was super safe.
I mean, to be honest, but you kind of said it for me. I mean, the one thing, couple things here. Oob got played so far to the left, you swear up and down he's a damn Democrat.
Yeah.
Secondly, Super Saiyan 4, as dope as it was, my first time seeing Goku go Super Saiyan 4, I was geeking, like I was full on fanboying when I saw this on GT. I think there was such an opportunity to do so much more with it. I mean, as badass. I mean, take a look at him and Vegeta in forms that we hadn't seen until Daima.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at those two, and then the way that Vegeta actually did his, he did his with tech, and then he's sitting there in his 8 form. Yeah, in his 8 form, saying, "Yo, I'm the Prince of Saiyans, but look here, I'm not gonna fall to the dumbass mind of a giant ape."
Yeah,
and he transforms. To me, everybody has their one moment of Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
GT, that was actually my moment, seeing Vegeta reach that pinnacle. He says, "Finally, I've ascended," and I was like, "You goddamn right he did." So and then let's take a look at the animation too. If you look at the animation between GT and Super, GT's got that animation that we saw in the Namek Saga in Z. The Cell Saga in Z, which, in my opinion, that Cell Saga ridiculously goated. We can talk about that another time, but that shit is goated. It's goated as all get out.
Yeah, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan will ever be in my heart after that Cell Saga.
Yeah,
and not for nothing, that was supposed to be initially the end of Z. But I think fans were so much into it and like, all right, I'm gonna give you Majin Buu. I would definitely say Super Saiyan 4 form is the best transformation for me because
ever.
Mainly because of their Saiyan heritage, and it kind of like takes it back home for them. And I feel like this should be the final transformation for them because that's who they are at its core, right? So
look at the tails.
And
it's
the
the tail.
Right.
It's the tails. It's the tails in the upper body with the fur. That I can care less about the gear that they're wearing, but the tails and the fur, we haven't seen. Vegeta lost his tail in the Saiyan Saga in Z. Goku lost his tail. Yeah, Goku lost his tail in Dragon Ball as a kid.
Yeah,
to see Goku even have a damn tail again. Man, that was right. That was real shit right there.
And I say Super is better. I do agree with that. Super is better than GT. But the animation is definitely better in GT than it is in Super because Super is way too clean, way too polished,
way too
clean. It should be a little more gritty.
Exactly. People weren't like bleeding. No holes were getting blown through. Nobody was getting decapitated.
I just realized it's not a lot of blood in Super.
No, it ain't.
No,
it's really not. So this transformation for me is one of the top things in GT. This character here, baby.
Oh, look at this bad mofo right here.
Baby was that dude.
Right, that is the best arc in G. Mainly because of what, to Boogie's point, is consequences. Because we learned about truffles way back in the Saiyan saga when King Kai was educating Goku. It's like Saiyans and the truffles share the planet, and truffles said tech. Saiyans didn't. Saiyans took that shit and basically killed all the truffles. And he's the last one standing. So, for his hatred towards Saiyans is very much warranted because everything that he knows is gone. So, but the one thing, but I'm gonna jump into the GT becoming better part. I have to put a pin in that part. But the other part of it is Pan. Pan is the next one up. To y'all's point, Pan got played to the hard left.
Ooh, man.
Like after the quest for the Black Star Dragon Balls, and then getting back on Earth, it's like she was fodder at that point. Like so.
Yeah, bro. She's just saying, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, half, but still.
And then this man right here, like that's the most egregious, most heinous.
Yeah.
Played to the left. In Dragon
For real, bro. For real.
Like the way he got played needs to be studied.
Yes.
Yeah. That needs to be a college course in Purdue.
Harvard. Yale.
Yeah, bro. What you mean?
All HBCUs.
Oh man.
He could have. He really could have. I mean, he really could have took over. I mean, in theory, right? He could have really taken over the whole Dragon Ball franchise. You know what I mean? Like it could have just kind of went back through him. But I mean, I get it, obviously, but that's how big his role is over here at the end. I don't there could be a whole nother season. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I think that's for me is the biggest thing for me. Like they left so much open. But they could have structured it in a way that could have lasted way more seasons and could have added value to Z, which in turn would have added value to Dragon Ball. You know what I mean? The thing about Super though that I did like also was the ideological villains, right? So like you got to really understand the villain's point of view, or I say villains, but just the antagonist for the sake of the tournament. But Jiren, you could feel Jiren. You know what I'm saying? Like Jiren is not a bad dude. You know what I'm saying? He's just a victim of circumstance, just like Goku is at this time. He's threatening to have his universe wiped out. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got to show up. Kefla, Hit.
All of them when you think about it. All of them, and none of them are weak. All of them's got hands of some sort, and there's like if I don't win,
they all have something at stake. Exactly.
Frost is probably like the most evil one out of all of them. But
Frost is kind of he's a real bitch.
Yeah,
he's a real bitch.
And Frieza made him look like a bitch too. He was like, "Yeah, you could join me." Psych.
then you had Top out there just spamming Hakai's, and Vegeta was like, "Nah, this shit ain't working." So
right.
I mean, I'll say this:
even Frieza got redemption.
Yeah, even Frieza got his redemption. And do y'all ever see how Netflix does some of their shows as of late? The show will be dope, but then they hit you with that. Oh yeah, this is a limited series, one season.
Yeah,
that's what happened to Oob. Oob could have Oob basically could have been like, let me get my own season.
Yeah.
Let me get my own saga. And at one point, and I hate it when we end up having to say this person has so much potential. That's Oob. And it wasn't even his fault.
Yeah.
Shit, the way Dragon Ball Z ended, it ended with Goku and Oob fighting each other at the tournament and Goku leaving with Oob to go train him. And that's how Z ended. I'm like, bro. And it started off, the first episode of GT started off with them two fighting at Kami's house. Well, not Kami's house, but on Kami's lookout. So like that was the training, right? So okay. So then when you make that decision to make Goku smaller, you completely forget about Oob up until like they get back to Earth, and then he's forced to fight Baby, but you know he takes an L. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, what was the reason? What was the reason?
Yeah, what was the reason? What was the and with Oob, what was the reason that Goku took that time to train him?
Yeah,
like what? Why did you do that?
Yeah,
why did you? He was supposed to be in Goku, but in Goku's words, the next protector of Earth. It don't get much more past the torch than that. You know what I'm saying? So like he goes over there and disappears in that Black Shadow arc, in that Shadow Dragon arc, without being able to watch that training pay off in real time. Like why did you do that?
For real.
Like this is the reincarnation of Boo, bro. With like pure destruction with a good heart. You know what I mean? Like
and this is the reincarnation of Little Boo, which is hands on sight for whoever in front of him
and laugh at you.
Kid Boo didn't play around. He didn't play around. So if Oob is supposed to be the reincarnation of him, all Oob got to do is get shoved real quick, and the satirical ass beating that's gonna commence is gonna be ridiculous. So it's they watered him down.
This man get in your face and does this before he beats your ass.
Yeah. That's disrespectful, bro.
He remember he did that to Mr. Satan when he did that stretch. He was like, "Yo,
yeah,
I'm about to go beat your man's ass."
Oh, that's your man right there.
You been hanging with. You been hanging with.
You know what would have convinced me that Oob was tough? You ever see and I saw a little reel last week. You ever see these guys in anime when you know they about to work out, they'll hand out some ass whippers. I saw
that. Yeah, they start jumping around.
When you see Goku do that, he's gonna get beat up for about 3 episodes, and he's gonna spend like the next 4, just waylaying.
When Broly whooped his ass, because he did do that.
Except for when New Broly got a hold of him.
So when he started hopping and all that, and that nah, give me your legs so I can
Broly ain't he not the one, bro. You don't fuck with him, bro.
No.
Speaking of New Broly, real quick.
Wait,
the next time we do one of these, I want to have a discussion about Vegito versus Gogeta. Because Gogeta, I think, is better.
It's been said that Vegito is stronger.
Ain't no way.
It's been
no way
that Vegito is strong because of Potara earrings.
Damn them earrings.
Yeah, it's on a limit because of how much power they're producing. because at one point it was permanent. So I guess the first time they did it, they wasn't as they were super powerful, but it wasn't so powerful to the point where they got a time limit. But since they reached Super Saiyan God mode, then they got a limit on it, which I feel that was kind of like lazy writing in a way.
I do like Gogeta more.
I love Gogeta.
Oh, the fit tighter. The fit is tighter.
The fit tighter. The special attacks tighter, bro. Everything tighter, bro. Everything tighter.
Gogeta is Gogeta's that dude that shows up at in a football game. He's the dude that shows up in a 2-minute drill.
Yeah.
He's here to win. But Vegeta was like, look, we're winning. We can drop into cover 3 or 4 real quick.
I'm gonna play with you.
I'm playing around with you. Gogeta's that dude that says, well, shit, if he had a fight, then look, he can start it, but I'm gonna finish this shit. Because
right.
Look, he had Broly on the ropes. Sorry.
It's on the
I just had to put that out there. He had Broly on the ropes, bro.
He did. Yeah, he did. It's only 2 times that Gogeta actually finished the job, and that was Broly and Janemba, and like one of the last Dragon Ball Z movies, and that was quick work. That shit was quick work. That man got killed with sparkles. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That man got killed with sparkles, dog. So for GT, for me, okay. It goes to the next question. How will we make GT better? And I'll say for me, and I give y'all the floor. For one, keep the baby saga, mainly because of the historical facts that happened in Dragon Ball Z in the early arc, and way King Kai was educating Goku on what's going on. That his story. But the one thing I would change though is do not have Vegeta take a L. Let Vegeta be the one to fix that situation, because he's still the prince. And also, he's kind of like in the same boat as Baby, even though he's not the lone survivor. But Goku has nothing to do with what happened with the truffles. He was on Earth, so he don't know shit. Vegeta, however, knows the history because he acknowledged it on GT. He was like, "Oh, you a truffle?
Mm-hmm.
You a bitch." like
straight like that. Straight like that.
So but we can all agree,
like that.
Though,
that's crazy too.
It was. He was like, "Oh, you a truffle?" He like,
you a bitch.
That man had a library in his head. Like, I know you. I know you. You remind me of New Orleans,
ain't it?
Yeah, we took your shit. So, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you one of them bitches.
Yeah.
I heard about you.
Like
you one of them bitches.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, have Vegeta be the one to fix it, because we can all agree, like, in Dragon Ball lore, the 2 characters that had the best character development is Piccolo and Vegeta.
Yeah.
On like where they came from. You know what I'm saying? Vegeta was a planet buster. That man got married, got domesticated, had 2 kids. Piccolo was going to blow up the planet as well, but I mean, not on the same scale as Vegeta or whatever, but he was definitely an evil human being. But then Gohan broke, pretty much built a heart out of him. And so now he's babysitting Gohan's daughter, picking up for school and shit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
What about 18?
Yeah, 18 is another one, but 18, 18 and 17. You can say 18 and 17 too, but
you could even say that Yamcha had a nice little had some good character development. He retired.
They did him dirty. He
retired.
He said, "Why don't you just
Yamcha retired."
He came out with his bags like, "I'm ready to go." And it was like,
"They go,
yeah." Go. Yamcha let me know in that cell. In that what saga was that? Was it the Cell saga? He let me know in. Yep, it was a Cell saga because one of the mandroids got a hold of him. The big white one got a hold of him and started draining him through the mouth. Pause.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, Yamcha was like, "Hey, y'all, I'm gonna go and sit this out." From that point on,
that man got energy sucked out on animal.
He was done. He was done from that point on.
That dude caught a double fatality in one set.
Yeah.
And he was like, "I don't know you guys. I don't think I'm." He was like, Krillin was like, "You stay your bitch ass right there. He gonna go handle this." Krillin was like,
"Yo."
but like, so back to DT. So I would say keep the baby saga, right?
Absolutely.
Let Vegeta to be the one to fix that situation. Oob definitely needs a shine, his shine, and I believe Oob should have had, like Boogie was saying, his own story arc. Leave Super 17 out of there. Leave the Black Star Dragon Balls out of there, because that came out of nowhere. And mind you, Toriyama didn't really have his hand in GT. You know what I mean? So with the Black Star Dragon Ball just coming out of nowhere, it's like, we kind of saw it with Garlic Jr., even though that was kind of like a filler type of deal. Mm-hmm. It was never mentioned, So then you can expand further, like with the God of Destruction. I know I'm pretending like I've never seen Super, right? Don't know about the Gods of Destruction, don't know about Whis. So I'm limiting my imagination. So with who we have with Oob, Vegeta fixing the situation, them getting to a threat where they both reach Super Saiyan 4, they have to deal with that. And then like Daima, add Daima stuff in there where you learn about the lore about all the other characters. That would make GT goated. That would have made GT goated. And I think GT, you remember like they did that rock advertisement for Dragon Ball GT when Dragon Ball Z ended, and have us all hyped for that shit? That's what they was doing. They was riding the hype train of Dragon Ball Z, because if it wasn't for Dragon Ball Z, we would not have any of this, because they put Dragon Ball on US television first and it wasn't successful. And then they put Z on, it was a wrap. Even though we didn't know where this shit was coming from, we was like, man, I don't know what's happening with him, Raditz. Obviously that man brother, obviously he a bitch. But we're gonna see what happens.
Toonami got a hold of it.
Yeah.
And I started watching Dragon Ball Z on accident.
Yeah.
Like I was coming home from football practice or track practice. I turned it on this day. I was like, well, hell, shit, let me take a look at this. And it was during the Saiyan saga. And in the first episode I watched, Raditz pulled up. I'm sitting here like, this is supposed to be your brother. Did Goku skip shoulder and leg day or something? Because you look at the size of Raditz. Raditz about as big as a house. And you had Goku about as big as us.
That
and
man
I'm
had
watching
a leg ring.
Leg rings. And I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, well, hell, this is kind of dope. Let me keep watching.
Yeah.
And man, if it wasn't for Z, we have no GT, we have no Super, we have no Dot. And I agree with Boogie. These movies that Dragon Ball has put out, Bio Broly. I don't know if anybody's ever watched Bio Broly. That's a dope ass movie.
Bio Broly? You sure about that?
I love that movie.
We talking about with Trunks and Goten, right?
Yeah, I like that movie. But hey, man. real quick, what was that? Tree of Might?
Tree of Might.
Oh, hot damn, man! Now you talking? You cooking?
World's Strongest.
Hey, man, let's go, man. Dead Zone.
Dead Zone.
Coolest Revenge.
Dead Zone.
See, here's a thing we don't talk about. Dragon Ball don't get their flowers for these movies. It's almost like DC in their movies. They don't get the flowers they deserve.
They're animated movies though. They get flowers though. The DC animated movies, they are goated. And Erskine always.
Killing Joke.
Why we're talking about this about Killing Joke was crazy, but Erskine made a great point before. Like they got the blueprint. Why don't they just make the movies like the freaking animated freaking movies?
They could do so much, man.
Yeah, they could do.
They could
bounce off of you. The villains that were in the movies that we were told ad nauseum that were not canon. You can use, like you said, Cooler in Dragon Ball GT. You can use Dr. Willow in Dragon Ball GT. Turles don't really be needed at that point. And you,
I still like to see Turles though. I still like to see him because he was a problem.
He was definitely a problem.
He was a problem.
That man flame up Piccolo disrespectfully. I'll never forget that.
Violated that man, bro. Violated that man.
I'm sitting there watching. I said, "Oh no, what happened to him?"
Yeah,
I was like, "This man dead." I was mad. You know how they did the ad? All you saw was like Piccolo body doing this right here.
Yo, I was like Meek Mill, get up.
I like, got your mans. So for y'all, like, we'll start with you, Boogie. Like, how would you make GT better? Like, how would you write that script out?
Well, I mean, a few things, right? Like, I think that, one thing about Oob was that it was more about potential than it was about pedigree, right? Because Oob was human born, and he's supposed to be up there with the best of them, right? So it would have been cool. I know I said that before, but still, also Pan is the other was the other one I brought up, right? But making her like a co-protagonist rather than a tag along would have been nice, right? And like if GT would have positioned her alongside Goku and Trunks early, but like her narrative function was mostly like get captured or complain or be protected. Like they made her the damsel and like comedic relief throughout it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that her and Oob could have had like almost like a friendly rivalry with Goku training them both. And then one of them potentially like almost being like the next Goku and Vegeta, moving forward. I think that would have been really dope. I think they could have done a whole lot more with that, like it just doesn't have to be Goku and Vegeta throughout everything. You know what I mean? Like I would like to see Vegeta. I would like to see them wrap that up. I would like to see Vegeta finish out on top. I would like to see him finally get his real flowers of being like the Prince of Saiyans. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I think ultimately that would have made it better. I think that would have given more potential for more seasons, for better scaling. I think if they would have given Pan like her own like unique technique, that would have been really dope too. Like if she had her own transformation that was unique to her, being a half breed like Gohan. I don't know, man. I think those would have been better, and I think using those storylines like potential over pedigree would have solidified a longer run. But I agree with Alvin when he says that the Super Saiyan 4 transformation is goated, bro. That shit is
Yeah, absolutely. How about you, Alvin? What would you do to change like GT? Like how would you write that script if you had the pen and the pad in the lab?
For
That was
starters,
right.
for
I like
starters,
how that sounded.
when Super Saiyan 4 came around, I'm running with Super Saiyan 4.
Okay.
I mean, I'm of course, and I'm gonna look at it just like you did. I know nothing about Dragon Ball Super. To me, Super Saiyan 4 is almost godlike because Saiyans, and we never heard of anybody reaching that level. Now we've heard of the legendary Super Saiyan, but we never heard of anybody reaching that level, unless you want to go to when they were on Namek and you saw Vegeta dreaming, and he was thinking about it, that Saiyan reached that level, and
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
that ape was kind of gold. I do like how that the ape was gold in GT. I would have liked to see more of that. And of course, with Oob, well, we actually saw a lot of that because Baby spent multiple episodes tearing up shit as a golden ape. Certainly would have liked to see more of Oob being that guy that Majin Buu was. And again, we're talking about Kid Buu who was evil personified.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In its in its truest form, and he had fun doing it. So I mean, I would have liked to see, and not to say Oob would have had to destroy everything, but Oob would have to see Baby go up against Oob, I would have liked to see Baby barely make it past Oob, and then end up having to fight Goku and Vegeta. And this time, I reversed the roles of Goku and Vegeta to where Goku fights, almost wins, but get beat up, and Vegeta finishes. And because normally we've seen Vegeta whoop up on Cell, lose the perfect Cell. Then of course Goku and let me switch that. We've seen Vegeta whoop up on Frieza. Frieza gets the dub over him. Frieza takes the L to Goku. Now we've seen that a few times, but in this case, I would have liked to have seen Vegeta get that dub off of Baby because of the truffles and the Saiyan history. And Vegeta actually shows mercy and say, "Look, you can chill now. We can go peace with it. If not, let me hit you with this Gallic gun, and hey, we gonna call it a day."
Or that final flash. Yeah, that's my favorite one right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna either hit you with that final flash or the Gallic gun, and I'm home in time. To catch the second half of the Giants beating up on the Cowboys. So I mean, it's not a lot that I would really want to change, but just those, because I think GT just had so much potential to be honest, GT forced you to watch. They made you watch. Like you want to turn, but you were like, oh man, it's still a Dragon Ball show. I gotta watch it because you want to see what would happen next. It really brought some Dragon Ball Z vibes because you just couldn't turn away. In Super, I feel like Super, you knew some type of Super Saiyan evolution was coming. In GT, them fight scenes in GT, I'm sitting there like, oh shit, what's about to happen next? But in Super, you knew that Blue was probably coming. Red, God mode was coming. I mean, and of course,
Ultra Instinct.
Ultra Instinct. All of that made you say, "Nah, I gotta watch." But with GT, like I feel like GT, they kept every secret that they could to make this show successful. Me, again, I like GT. I know the other 85% of the world probably don't like GT, 95. But not 95. So I mean, again, I thought GT was dope for it being like a alternate universe, I guess, in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, and for me, and hold on for a minute. See, I know we talked about this for a second, but I got to acknowledge. Yeah, that's the shit right there. That's that shit right there.
Yeah.
I was like, hey man, if that wasn't the most disrespectful energy blast I've ever seen in my life. I mean, outside of what Goku did with Kefla, like that face, that in your face Kamehameha, but this right here was the first disrespectful thing I've seen. This man used a special beam cannon.
Yeah.
And that dude said, "You sense my leg hairs."
He said, "Shut the fuck up."
I was like, yo, why you did my boy like that? And this before we actually seen it, right? It was like the advertisement. And so I'm at school, and I'll never forget it because I remember what I even said. I was like, I sounded so dramatic. I'm like, yo, man, I gotta go see Tree of Might, man. Like everybody died in this thing, right? I ain't never seen Tree of Might. I ain't even seen Tree of Might yet. I've been looking at the trailer, right? And I was like, yeah, see, like Piccolo body rising up, man. This dude like blasts him in the face. Like I was like going off on it, but he definitely was. But back to what you and what Boogie was saying, Pan and Oob together. Even though Oob, by definition, he went toe to toe with Goku in that tournament, right? Like straight hand to hand, right? I would have definitely have Goku like, okay, so how about you and Pan go on adventures together? Matter of fact, no. You, Pan, Goten, and Trunks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, go all planet, and I'll go like, y'all go train on this planet, boom, boom. And then they can meet new foes out there, and then you can fight.
And don't make her like a damsel in distress. You like make her a competent member of the team. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what to do and use her unique skill set to complement the rest of the team.
Yeah.
That's what I would have liked to see because she is different. You know what I mean?
Yes.
She is different. So it would have been that would have been nice. I agree with you there.
Yeah, and also like even dialing it back to Z, right? So this is an opportunity right now because rest in peace to Akira Toriyama, but this is an opportunity to actually take Dragon Ball in a different direction because the so tired is the formula of Goku's our only hope, and you know what I'm saying. I don't like that because I feel like it's so many. The Z fighters have been misused. Yamcha the most. But you know what I'm saying? This man,
he retired.
whew, like, how could you like Yamcha, Krillin, Tien, Chaozu, now Piccolo? We thought Piccolo reached his limit until he made that wish with the Dragon Balls, and he reached a whole nother level that we never knew existed. Now he's like Orange Piccolo now. Whenever he wants to transform and shit,
Ooh,
but what's stopping?
Piccolo.
Right. What's stopping Krillin, Yamcha, Chaozu for going to the hyperbolic time chamber and training like at least once a week, once every 2 weeks to keep up with the times or whatever. And I feel like with GT, what you could have done is dial it back just a little bit and focus more on the martial arts side of it and see what it is. Because Goku can say, Pan, Goten, Trunks, Gohan, or whatever, y'all go travel over here. Y'all go on the matter of fact, go on adventures on Earth. And go look for the Dragon Balls. You can say Oob and Pan. No energy blast. That's your training. No energy blast. No power up. So see what you can do hand-to-hand combat. Increase your hand-to-hand combat skills, which makes it even more because I kind of like dial it back to Dragon Ball in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you know how powerful they really are, right? But at the same time, you get to see what they're capable of doing. Vegeta and Goku in a mentorship type of situation. You know what I mean? Bulla is never going to be a Super Saiyan because Bulma ain't having that shit. The minute he had a daughter, Bulma like, nah, she ain't going out on the battlefield. You got Trunks, you better stay your ass over there. I'm you know what I mean? But GT has so much potential, man. Like they had some serious potential. After Baby, you could have done more. But like Super,
yeah,
I would have changed that damn animation. I would have made that shit gritty.
And see, we obviously we knew Pan is special.
Yeah.
Super shows that Pan is special because Goku's trying to turn into this Super Saiyan God with the red hair. They needed another Saiyan. They got it from an unborn Pan. So if I'm GT, again, if we're going to look at GT as if Super didn't existed at that time, it was so much you could have did with Pan. Like, the way when I seen that happen to Super, I was like, well, hell, this sounds like Pan possibly could have been a certified ass whooper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she probably could have been a certified ass whooper on the show. And if not certified, then one in training, one that can hold her own against I don't know, if Baby showed up with some henchmen or something like that.
She already proved she was a certified ass whooper. Like at the end of Z, when she slapped old boy off that stage.
Yeah.
That shit was disrespectful.
I love it.
And you saw her hand like this.
All 5 fingers said slap to the face.
I'm
like,
telling you.
No.
So I'd say GT miss. It's the small things like that I think GT missed. It wasn't anything super major.
Mm-hmm.
I just think there were some. It was a bag of stuff they missed. But at the time, like you said, Toriyama didn't have anything to do with it. Rest in peace to the OG Toriyama. But if he would have had something to do with that, boy, we'd have been talking about why Super not as good as GT.
I feel like what he did with Daima, which is his last body of work, I feel like that was GT should have been. That's what he wanted GT to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because we did see Super Saiyan 4 Goku in Daima, right? So I feel like if he was still in the plane,
with Vegeta too, because he completely skipped that one.
Yeah,
he completely skipped that one.
He acknowledged, he's like, "Hey, bro, I've been knew how to do this shit." And Goku was shocked, like, "When did he learn how to do this?" Bolo was like, "Man," Bolo was like, "Man, you really thought this man was sleeping? Like, you really thought he gonna let you keep that 3? No,
yeah, you dense."
Oh man, you dense.
Vegeta came out there. He said, "Nah, I know." And on top of that, I know how to control this shit. I know how not to burn out because that's the flaw for 3. You can't use it for a very long time because your energy just drain like quick. So and you know, going back to super, like adding super in it, like we know the knowledge of super, like the yard drats in the manga, right? Just like what Denzel was saying. In the manga, the yard drats told Vegeta, you got more potential. You got more potential than Goku. Like he learned more techniques outside of instant transmission with the yard drats, training with them. He know how to unfuse you. If you fuse, he got a technique that he like boop. Yeah, you back. Nah, we ain't have that.
That would suck for Gogeta, boy.
Right, like Vegeta know how to do that, and he know how to do instant transmission. He just chose not to do. Like, nah, I ain't copying no man. I ain't copying no techniques.
Yeah, I ain't copying the next man. I'm Vegeta.
But better yet, you know, you Super Saiyan. But you know what? That's a whole nother conversation. But you know,
that's a whole nother can of worms.
I'm just waiting to see Purple Hair Vegeta on TV.
Oh, Ultra Ego.
Yeah, if I see Ultra Ego on TV, I'm calling both of y'all and be like, God damn it, there you go. I'm good.
Yeah.
I see that on TV. It's a wrap, dog. I'm taking.
I will say though, they have with Super, the one thing I can give them, one of the positive things, because it is a few positive things, is that when they did determine the power, everybody mattered. You know, also they with Goku and Vegeta, they're not like this. They're kind of like doing this. So, you know, even though Vegeta was trying to get Ultra Instinct, we used to tell him that's not your path. You know, your path is a little bit different. So, and we learned that Ultra Instinct is more of a defensive technique. And what Ultra Ego is an offensive technique. So, like, the more damage that Vegeta takes, it's like it can like revert or whatever the case would be. So,
yeah.
So now their techniques is different. So I think that what Whis was saying when he was training them both, he said, y'all really complement each other. If y'all are right here on the same page, no one could beat y'all. And he straight up told him, he like, listen, you too nice, Goku. Your ass too nice. That's why shit goes south the way it does, because you fight way too loose. Vegeta, you fight way too tight. Like, so that's why you get into shit that you get into. He said, but if y'all do this, compliment each other like pieces of puzzle, man, y'all Gucci. Who can beat y'all, except for me.
Goku gave Perfect Cell a whole sensu bean. I seen that shit. I was like, oh yeah. That's
a good point. He sure did, bro. He gave him a whole bean. He said, here, take this. I got some ass whooping to hand out.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Let me see how you truly are here.
Hey, hold up.
Take one of these real quick. I'd have been Gohan. I'd have been like, a word?
He's like, Gohan, go out there and go Piccolo like, are you stupid? Like, what you doing, bro? He's like, nah, Gohan got this. Like, you know as well as I do. Because he broke it down to Piccolo. Piccolo like, you know what? You're right. Because Gohan has all it. Okay, so Dragon Ball fucked up twice. They fucked up with Gohan after Cell, and they fucked up with Oob in GT. Because those two potential people that were supposed to take over, and they never took over. And they never took that route. But
the potential of Gohan.
Because they teased Gohan the whole series of Dragon Ball Z. They teased that man from Raditz to Frieza. Like, they even did the flashbacks on the times that Gohan showed potential. And then finally that shit comes up and like, boom, all right, he about to make quick work of Cell. Oh, Cell, by the way, here's this Senzu beam, my boy. And Piccolo, everybody looked shook. Piccolo immediately.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
For real.
I love that clip.
Man. I said the same thing, and I was a kid. I'm like, what the fuck? What did you do?
This one let me know Gohan was gonna be a problem. And when Raditz showed up, of course, Raditz was the first one we see with a scouter.
Yeah.
And here you got Gohan trapped in that pod, and that power level increase roughly to about what Raditz's was. I said,
it was over. It was like 13, 14, 40, I think.
So it was round about there, and then you see basically Gohan had his little spurts of energy. And I think what also helped with him too, he still had his tail. So that was basically raw, untapped Saiyan energy.
Yeah, to Piccolo pop that shit. You're like,
Yeah,
nah, there's too many problems.
Then of course he gets trained and everything, and then we see him go to Namek. Now in Namek, I thought was right below peak Gohan. Did we see Gohan just reach peak? Because wasn't he a Super Saiyan 2 against Cell?
Yes.
Super Saiyan 2 against Cell.
Yeah.
And from that point on, we never really see him get back to that. Now I've seen the Beast Gohan, I've seen the Beast Gohan form and everything.
He back now.
But yeah, but Super Saiyan 2
kind of
Gohan as a kid, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan as a kid was nothing to be fucked with.
But he was cocky too.
Nothing.
Goku was like, "Hey, yo, finish this man off." I'm like, "You don't want to talk. You gave the man a sensu bean,
You
bro.
gave him a sensu bean, bro. This is your fault. You realize this, right? You did this. This is your fault, Goku. Matter of fact, you come wipe this up.
Right?
What you mean, bro? Finish it up.
Right?
You
like,
finish
man,
it up. The fuck?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was a whole issue out there once he figured that he could do it, and they never made him be that strong. Even as he got older, it was like, I get it.
When
he was focused on his books.
When he got a Z sword and fight Super Buu, he
Mm-hmm.
definitely got to that level until he fumbled bro. How you are a Saiyan, bro? Your reflexes should be top tier. How come your daddy threw this damn ring and you did this? Oh shit!
Ain't you
dropped the ring, bro?
Ain't they supposed to get stronger after fights? Whether they win or lose, they get stronger after fights.
You can fly, bro. You don't have no hands. You can't catch you.
Hey, now hold up. Now
he went into that fight like
hands, but you can't catch nothing.
That is his son for sure. Because you remember that episode when they was relaxing before Cell, and Krillin was like, and they was training because they was in Super Saiyan form, but just walking around, they wasn't fighting or nothing. And Krillin
they'd been in the chamber.
Yeah, Krillin was thinking and said, "Man, they got so a lot stronger." I said, "Man, I bet you can see all kinds of attack even from behind." He took that rock, he tossed that shit. Wow! Hit Goku, bow in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Goku was like, "Yo, what the?" Goku like, what the fuck? Why you do that? He like, "Oh, my bad, dog. I thought you was gonna catch that. You was Super Saiyan and shit."
Hey,
Krillin, I thought y'all upgraded.
Hey, yo, who threw that? What the fuck? Why would you do that, man? That's
hey, that's where that clip need to be played.
Yeah.
Goku was hot.
Why?
That man was not happy at all.
Hey,
I ain't never seen Goku look like that. That man was annoyed.
Hey, you do that clip again?
Yeah. Yo, what the fuck?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Hey. I was like, man, hold on. Oh, I got to see it. Hopefully, I don't get copyrighted. Man. Let's see how this thing works. Hold on. Y'all can hear that?
Yeah.
No, I can't hear that.
Yeah, I don't hear nothing now.
You don't hear nothing now?
Mm-mm.
Oh, hold on. Let me make sure. Let me double check.
What?
Yo, y'all threw a rock? You threw a rock? I was like, you threw that rock.
Super Saiyan even when they sleep. This must be part of Goku's secret training. I bet he can sense everything that's going on for miles. He'll just zap it into a million pieces without even opening his eyes.
It's froze.
This is going to be so...
God dang it. But anyway, I thought that thing was going to play for it, man. God dang it. Fumble the bag.
They know.
They know.
He ain't falling as bad as Gohan did when he was going against Cell.
No, he definitely did that. Definitely did that.
Hey, God.
Man. Oh, wait a minute. I think I found it. I think I found a good one. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. See if I can get it. See if I can get this thing now.
Hey, that's like a toddler that just picks up the hardest toy they can find and just throw it, not knowing the kind of damage it causes. It's like, bro, why? Yo, why you throw that?
Bro, he didn't even throw it down hard. It was a lob. It was
like, bro, you couldn't shake my shoulder or nothing like that, bro. You couldn't throw water on me, bro. You had to throw a rock and make me susceptible to CTE.
Now I got a knot in the back of my head, and we got a fight coming up.
Yeah. Krillin, you know I'm stronger than you, right? You know I will fuck you up, right?
I will murder you, bro.
And you know
I will fuck you up.
And you know Goku already ain't the brightest. He already had one big ass knot on his head that actually saved him from becoming a murderous saying in the beginning.
That man got shot with a laser gun in Super. Like he was Super Saiyan Blue.
He's on the edge, bro. I don't know why you playing with him like that, bro. He's on the edge.
It's stuff like that. It's stuff like that lets me know that Goku probably has some of the worst CTE of any anime character of all time.
Clearly.
Like he's probably got the brain of a 1,000-year-old man right now.
He got all types of holes in it.
Oh man.
I can't tell you how many times this man got hit in the head, man. That man got shot up by launch. You remember in Dragon Ball? He got shot up by launch. This man got smacked around by Bulma because remember when, he realized Bulma wasn't a boy? He was like, your balls, they took him. You know what I'm saying?
He got dropped on his head. He got dropped on his head as a little kid.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure all three of us have lost count on how many times Vegeta done went upside his head because he pisses Vegeta off every other episode. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, yeah.
And Goku don't fight fair either, by the way. He bites you in the top of your head. He done that quite a few times. He bit Boo. He bit King Boo on the top of the head. He put that man by the antenna. He was like, like what the?
He bit New Broly.
Like Goku
with no shame.
You fight dirty, Goku.
With no shame.
Throwing dirt in your eye and shit. Like, come on, dog. Yeah. Come on, dog. Vegeta would never. Piccolo would never. Piccolo never. Now, Android 13. You could have put is it Android 13? Yeah, Android 13 could have been in GT. He had some diabolical work too, because he had Goku up like this and punched this man smooth in the nuts and slammed him on the ground. It happened so quick. He caught him. Bow! Slam him on the ground. I was like, man. And so Android 13 for sure. You could have easily done Tapion. Because Trunks is young. He don't have his sword, right?
Yeah.
So you could have had the thing with Tapion and Hildegrand and Janemba. You could do all those things in GT and all that would have been goated. It would be no Super at all. We'd have been satisfied. But you gotta let us know in the comments, man. You gotta hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit that like button if you like the show. And all
subscribe
that.
too.
Yeah, you gotta subscribe. Too. You gotta subscribe out here, man. And when you hit that notification bell, you make sure you get notified on all of our content and not limited, because there's a lot of content that I put out throughout the week, and you may not get notified of that. So you might want to make sure in your notifications that I want to get notified on all the content that Earth Smack and the crew put out there. And leave us comments and let us know how will you fix GT? What would you do to make GT better, man? Because I'm in a mode right now where I'm actually watching the Baby Saga like right now. So, and I'm gonna finish that, and I'm gonna skip forward to the point where Vegeta got Super Saiyan 4. I wish he would have got it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
But, it did make sense in a way because his wife helped him. So, family man. Goku don't even know what kissing is. So, I ain't whatever.
Got perks.
Yeah. Got perks. I'm married to the richest person in the world.
Sorry.
She got money.
Sorry. I got money.
I got a training facility right here.
You watching it on Crunchyroll?
Yeah. It's on Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll.
I gotta get my subscription back because boy, if GT is on there, then hey, it's got to go down.
For sure.
It's a lot of anime out here, bro. Like for the summer.
Fire right now,
man. We got a list at least about this thick, man. Each week,
There's
like anime we covering.
Right now.
You know what I'm saying? And we happy because we got content to cover. You know what I mean? So we good over here. We eating good. We eating nice.
Look, I'm still watching Go Loser Ranger.
Which is good. Which is on Hulu,
I'm still watching Go Loser Ranger. Boogie, if you ain't watched Go Loser Ranger yet, bruh.
I think that's the one with the Red Ranger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that splash old boy on the wall.
Yeah.
And drink his tea. I'm like,
oh man.
Oh shit.
That show was cold. That show gave me a brand new love for anime because I was like, I can sit down and watch this one. Easily,
man. But again, man, y'all hit that like and subscribe button and notification bell, man. Hope you guys have a awesome night, man. Because it's our late night anime talk. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You got any messages for the listeners out there, Boogie and Infamous?
Go ahead, Boogie.
Man, in the in the midst of all this humidity, please make sure you clean up and fold up that prison wallet and be out here fresh. I mean that.
And I can actually say this too. Shout out to Vivo. Shout out to my man Boogie Blends, like I always say. Look at ASCII and appreciate E for the platform. And real quick, my advice to y'all, since Boogie giving out advice, wash your face before you wash your ass.
Yeah.
Take care of that balloon knot.
Yeah.